All right. Bring it.
Bring it.
Oh, there it is.
You see what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. You went out and got yourself a sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked at the wrong arm. He's had a couple buckets. Yeah. I just said you got a sleeve. You looked at the arm that didn't have a sleeve on it. Good man. Gary Bearpaw, the number 2 seed in the Pro Series. Charlie Kase, the number 7 seed in the Pro Series. Getting ready to fire away against one another. Southwest bags against Lucky's. And what a good day to be selling Lucky's around here. St. Patrick's Day.
Absolutely.
All those shamrocks and clovers.
Oh, and that was a pretty good bag by Mr. Bearpaw.
Sure was. Laid it right up the center and clogged it all up.
You don't want to mess with that mess.
No, Charlie's going to lay low, and now they're going to talk about it as they go down.
I thought Bearpaw might throw a perfect game again, and that's out the round.
Womp womp.
Yep.
We never did find the jinx jar. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit irritated because I made a special trip into the office to put the jinx jar in. Well, I made a special trip to get it. Then I made a special trip to send it, and I have not seen it.
You know,
although it has saved me a lot of money.
It does. So far, it has, I tell you.
Sure has.
Yeah, I've cut myself off trying to think, where's that jar?
That's a good point. Up
and
and over. He tried to get it up and
wow.
over. That's a rare miss from Gary.
You don't see him gamble that much either, though.
Gambled high, and he went left.
He's going again, too.
He's going to go up and try to pull it down. Oh, and he almost got that piggyback bag, but bounced one off the bag. Now, that one should be poised to go.
Charlie just needs to lay up, pick him up a couple right
just
here.
Put that on the board and call it a day, and he does.
Absolutely.
Nicely done.
I've been meaning to say something about the new set y'all have on the taco, too.
Taco,
by the way, it look really good, man.
Looking good, right?
Yeah.
Well, we unveiled it once, and then the following week we couldn't use it
because it was gone.
We sent all the cameras here or to Bentonville, so we couldn't use it. So we had to use my house, Casa de Fin, as the background. But we'll be back in front of the brand new studio, and it looks really nice.
It does. It really does.
Now we got to work on your
iPhone
on your studio. So we got to figure out how to get you on with us live, and we got to figure out your studio. We got to get you a time to fill studio.
Yeah, I need to do that for sure.
There's a lot of heat on that. Nicely done there. Kind of get around and take one with it.
I like that bag by Charlie right there.
Keep pushing it. Yep.
Yeah. Now look, he opened it up to grab him a couple more points.
He sure did. Now he can push through that and then leave Charlie.
And how did he get Bearpaw's bag to do that?
That's pretty crazy. It looked like it had wheels on it.
I swear I don't understand how that bag got over there.
Especially because it comes in nose down a little bit.
And Gary goes, "Okay, thank you.
I appreciate you."
Maybe he might have said it that loud. I don't know.
I don't think he did. I think he thought it. Maybe he thought it. 2-2. Charlie Kase, Gary Bearpaw square off here on center court at the Legends Sports Complex. An outstanding facility, $41 million facility we've been invited into for the next handful of years. Look forward to taking up this whole thing.
That mean we're coming back?
At some point. We will be back,
All
absolutely.
Right.
In fact, we're going to continue to have nice airmail right there. Continue to expand our footprint here in Texas. Hopefully a lot of players here in the area will join us, whether they play with another league or not. We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Love to be able to spread the word about those Texas Cornhole League tournaments as well.
That's a bad miss there by Charlie to give up 4.
Charlie turned around and started scoring before Gary threw.
He
knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So 6-on-2, Gary jumps out. Then at 4-point, he's going to have that first bag. Throwing those Southwest bags. I really like the look of those bags. They really
like I said, they match his jersey.
Yeah, they really stand out, too.
You're a fashion kind of guy.
Oh, you know it.
And how about that rare miss right there? You got the winner of this one. No, you got the winner of Tyler and
Spencer Garner.
Yeah.
He'll play the winner of Sean Priest and Tyler Amos.
Spencer's over here sitting beside me again.
He is.
I always like to ask him a few questions, you know.
I would throw a headset on him if I thought it wouldn't scare him to death.
You got scared? You got some skeletons in your closet, don't you there, man? Mike Walters scared you out of your shoes over there. Huh? You got some skeletons somewhere?
All right, there's
you don't know what that means, do
a
you?
little wash. No. Look it up on your phone. He was over there playing against Gary earlier, and I walked up and scared him to death
Yeah.
behind him. And Gary was it was a different one. It was different. But Gary was on the phone and whooping him. He was talking on the phone and still beating him.
Really? Gary was on the phone still beating you? No.
He was talking on the phone. All right, so monkey see, monkey do. One to the left,
And both
top
of 'em.
left, one to the top left. These guys will probably finish this out right up the middle now.
And, man, you know, when you're playing somebody like Gary Bearpaw, he's got one out of play, you better take advantage of it.
Yep.
You know, same way with Charlie. Charlie
Sure.
got one out of play, you better
Good
take
player.
advantage of it. Anybody, for that matter.
All right. Hardest shot in cornhole right there. Fourth bag blues. Open
Fourth.
board.
Fourth bag blues, as you
8
call
to
it,
2.
man.
Fourth bag blues right there. We talked to Gary earlier, number 6 in the world in horseshoes right now. He was top 4 for quite a while, and we still got a long way to go in the horseshoe season and
Yeah.
the cornhole season. So I expect you'd probably see him in that horseshoe. They call it the Final Four. Are we allowed to do that during
You can call
NCAA
it
basketball
The
time?
last 4, how about that?
There you go.
You know, I told you the other day, we need to have a little reveal our own bracket, man. Before when it gets to the world,
To
if
the
there's
Worlds.
any way we can do it,
Do a
reveal the bracket.
reveal.
Yeah,
we'll
man,
get a
it'd be
hold
perfect.
of Greg Gumble. He can come in and mispronounce everything.
Man, he is struggling,
But
is he
in a
not?
rough time.
He is struggling, man. I was glad I wasn't the only one noticing that.
He
You know?
was a bit of a mess. This was the first time he really kind of.
Yeah, he's been so good all these years.
Yeah, well, I think the problem might have been he didn't have the same amount of access to
Probably not.
the buckets that we have.
That gets us going, that's for sure. Makes us remember nothing.
But it also makes me not care if
That's
I
right.
didn't,
There
if I
you
didn't
go.
get it right. No, it's all good.
You think he's watching us, critiquing us right now, by the way.
Yeah, Greg Gumble.
Oh, and Gary's got another one off to the right, man. He's
Yeah.
not throwing the normal Gary that I'm used to seeing.
He's up 10-2 though in a single elimination. He figures he'll be all right. Now Charlie's got to take advantage of this. We saw this earlier with Mike Walters in the seniors championship, and I talked to him afterward against Scotty Beck. He's like, man, he gave me all the time in the world, all the opportunities
He
to
did.
get back in there, and he goes, I just didn't do it. But no, you didn't.
Charlie's going after 2 here. Let's see.
Yep. Oh, nicely done.
beautiful.
Great pickup there. He gets the tater from Gary, and they move on.
Gary, man, we've had Gary laughing, we've had Gary smiling, and we got 6 words out of him when we interviewed him.
Yeah,
over there,
we
man.
actually got him to say some
We're
stuff.
on a
I'm
roll,
starting, I'm
man.
starting to wonder if maybe this is like some sort of pod Gary Bearpaw that popped out.
Somebody sent somebody in his place.
Yeah, Anita, maybe if you're paying attention, can you let us know, is this really Gary? Is there some sort of identifying feature that you can confirm?
I think he's got to get to know you, Finn.
Well, hell, I got to get to know him. I thought he was in the seniors division, for God's sakes. He's 3.5 years away. It's hard for me to believe I'm
Yeah.
5.5 years older than Gary and still so inept.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
don't need that, thanks. Appreciate you, but come on.
Come on, man. I love you, dude. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, so these guys kind of reset themselves.
12.
10-4 lead continues to hold up here. And again, single elimination, Craig Irvin and Robert Bachma will be facing off against one another here in just a little while. Tyler Amos and Sean Priest yet to go as well against single elimination. Then we'll get to our semifinals. Spencer Garner already had made it to the semifinals as he sits over here relaxing.
I've been meaning to ask Spencer, why did you change in the middle of that game? You jumped up to 16, then you started trying to throw blocks. I'm just curious. What? So you want to throw some blocks? You scored 16 by just throwing the bag straight in the hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious because I talked about it. Please don't get to laugh. Here.
Here comes the.
There it goes.
Yeah. Well, I think I about scared him out of his sandals earlier because I walked into the restroom and I happened to look down and I saw the black and the white sock and I started talking about him and I hear, yeah.
We know he got dressed in the dark this morning.
Oh, goodness. All right, so Gary's going to try to – I thought he was going to push through and clean up, but he missed a little bit to the right. That
I
very
thought that was
gettable
gonna-
bag for him. He'll come in right to left and
Oh, yeah.
try to get it done.
I thought that bag Charlie threw was going to be short that
Hey,
time.
bullied Charlie's a little bit out of the way, but Charlie's going to push it
that's
back
nice.
up there. It's a nice bag.
Yeah. Charlie's got some game now.
Gary steps out right to left. Oh, not enough to get it. Charlie going to push through. Oh,
it's okay.
Well, it's all right. They'll take that.
No harm, no foul.
Take that wash right there. We saw him do that a little bit earlier, a couple different frames where he's able to push through. I'll tell you something, though. These guys are moving pretty quick end to end.
They are.
They are ready.
They're on the Johnny Thomas train, man.
I feel you. They are ready. Yeah. In fact, I think T-Bone just checked in and said, you guys are wearing me out. I'm just watching.
Yeah.
But there's a chance we could wrap up our Friday night before the sun is completely down.
Ooh, that would be a surprise. You know what?
Never before happened.
Go Memphis Tigers, 8:37.
That's right. Who they play?
They play
Are you
Florida
serious?
Atlantic University.
Oh,
There you go. I just had to think about it.
That's how
just call them losers.
Memphis-centric you are, that you don't even know who they're playing.
Oh, I
It
know who
doesn't
they're
matter.
playing. I've been studying. The brackets are all shot, though. I mean, come on.
All right. A couple more added to the tally for Gary Bearpaw, 14-on-4. And, you know, the way they've been playing, it seems like this would be a tighter game.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen Gary.
It's just like Gary's just easing up a couple here.
Yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
little bit, and then all of a sudden, like death by 1,000 cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of death, that's the one thing you can also order on the menu here in Texas, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can order anywhere
Last
else.
night we got that.
I had a little death on my burger, and they were jalapenos soaked in Tabasco.
Ooh.
And I'm going to start doing that at home. I'm going to build myself a jar of jalapenos soaked in Tabasco because that was outstanding.
Oh, and that's
Thanks
a
to
bad bag.
Piper and everybody at Dudley's did us
Yeah.
right. And there's a dead bag there that probably ought to be pulled.
It's far enough away, nobody's going to hit it. We're okay.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Charlie got to
And
do his best to take that.
It
and
is.
he'll
3
leave up
more.
Those 3, so 14-on-4 becomes 17-on-4. But, yeah, when you look up on the menu and death is a side item, you think, what I must be.
You heard
in
what
Texas.
she said. You heard what she said when somebody asked what that was. She said, that's where we murder you here.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was the place with the rattlesnake in the cage,
Yeah.
and that thing was
Huge.
there was a big rattlesnake, and it was warming up in the sun lamp, and it was sleeping, thankfully.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what.
And that comes from throwing really slick bags, man. I mean, I've seen a couple that he's almost left short over here earlier, and I was thinking he's going to leave one short here in a minute.
But both times he's done that, Gary has taken the opportunity to just ram it right up the middle.
And Gary can end this game with one more bag in the hole, and that's it. That's going to do it.
Oh, even the airmail,
Yep.
but that got it done. So 21-on-4, Gary Bearpaw takes down Charlie Kase in single elimination. Congratulations to both of them for getting as far as they did through the course of the afternoon. Charlie Kase has had himself a pretty good weekend, as a matter of fact, but Gary will advance. He will take on the winner of our next match, Craig Irvin and Robert Bachma, who are getting ready to take center court.